Good evening, everybody. Thank you for your coming. Today is 19 February 2016. Every Friday, we have the Abhidhamma class, learning about the 24 universal conditional relation, root condition we learn. So before start the Abhidhamma class, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So in the Patthana, 24 kind of conditional relation, very wide range concerning with everything happen in the universe. So the Buddha point out only 24 causes, 24 conditions we need to understand. Whatever happened in our universe means including us, Yeah. So we learned about the unwholesome root, create bad things in the universe around us, and so we need to be careful not to happen again and again. The unwholesome root within us. So today we continue to learn about the wholesome root. So previous lecture we learned about the charity or generosity because of the wholesome root, non-greed, non-hate, non-delusion. So this week we continue to study about the morality or precept. So morality or precept also because of the wholesome root, 3 kinds of wholesome root: alobha, adosa, amoha. These 3 wholesome root, has a power to appear every good result. So because non-greed, non-hatred, non-delusion, if a person have these 3 wholesome root, their mind is so good quality, and they have the, we call in Pali chanda. Chanda means a wish to do good things, and then to promote our surrounding and to promote our society. So everything. So today, another good deed is morality. Because generosity is, we basically everybody need to support each other whatever we have, whatever we possess, we need to share with the other. But it's not enough. We need to keep our precept, our morality. We need to build that morality, because it's much more important than the generosity. Just for example, a person have a enormous generosity, but he or she cannot keep a morality. It's not full. We cannot get the full beneficial from the generosity or charity. Yeah, because we can share our property just only food or shelter or something like this, but we cannot share our life to the other. So how we can share our life? So it's not possible just only charity or generosity. So we need morality. So morality can have the power to give the life to the other. Yeah. Just only generosity is cannot possible to give our life to the other. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha point out 5 precepts, great generosity, great charity to the other. Because of 5 precepts and not killing any living being, that means giving the life to the other. Yeah. So morality is much more virtuous than the generosity, the Buddha point out. Yeah. Because the generosity cannot make everything, but morality can make everything. Just a person are very generous, but he or she could not observe the morality. What happened? To progress the mentality is not possible. I mean, to build up the more concentration, to build up the wisdom level. Yeah. So to build up the concentration level and wisdom level in advance, we need morality. So that's why the Buddha point out morality is much more virtuous than the generosity. So a person might be easily convinced that there's a deep significance underlying this statement. So to comprehend this require serious reasoning, serious reason. In this world, to protect and to seek up other from the woe and the suffering is a very noble deed. Very noble deed. So to enhance the welfare and prosperity of the other is also, we call, another kind of noble deed. So Dāna, charity or generosity, help the other to be prosperous, to be fulfilled with whatever they need. But Sila or morality protect others from the woe and then suffering, any kind of suffering. You can imagine everybody abstain from the killing any living being. Our society, our world be really peaceful because of no fighting, no killing. Yeah, no need jail, no need police. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha point out morality is much more virtuous than the generosity. So morality protects others from all kind of the woeful stage and all kind of the suffering. Yeah. So we can compare. We can compare the benefit from the generosity and from the morality. We can compare. So magnitude of joy felt by the recipient of the gift, and then that of the man pardon from the debt. Which one is more benefit? Just try to receive something and free from debt. So free from debt is much more higher than accept something. Yeah. So that's why the morality is much more higher benefit from the generosity. So by observing the precept of non-killing, so you save life of the 1, 2, 3 or other countless beings. Countless beings. Yeah, you cannot count how many. Yeah, if you observe precept, observing the precept of non-killing, panadipada. Panadipada Vairamani, we call in Pali, Panadipada Vairamani. So that means the morality, Sila, ensure the safety of all beings. And then argument, the flourishing of the matter, karuna, and mudita toward all living beings. That means, yeah, more higher. The generosity and charity also, loving kindness, metta, and karuna, compassion, and mudita, sympathetic joy toward all living beings as well. But the morality is much more higher than that. So that's the war will begin, and auspicious abode or auspicious dream to live where all sentience being happily. Yeah. Not in this very light. In future also. Yeah. The two person, a person generosity but cannot keep the morality. Another person too, both. Be generous and then always keep to observe the morality. So that's two person reborn in a human being, different. Who cannot keep the morality? Maybe he will be rich. He will be reborn as a in the rich family, but he has a love of the suffering. Maybe he got short lifespan, yeah, and it suffers many kind of disease, something like this, yeah. That the other person who generous and then keep morality, he will be reborn in the rich family. Not only reborn in a rich family, but also he will be very happy. Yeah. And then he will get a very long lifespan. Yeah. So that's why in the human world, on the world, many people has a different lifespan. Some people they are very short, 10 years, 20 years. Some people 30 years, 40 years. Some people 90 years, and 100 years. Oh, yeah. So the difference is the morality. Yeah. So that's why. So morality is much more important than generosity. So we need to keep the morality. We need 3 wholesome roots. 3 wholesome roots is alobha, adosa. Yeah, adosa is much more important because K to K the other because of dosa, hate. So non-hate, more and more we have non-hatred. More and more we observe the morality. Yeah. Yes, that's why. So the purpose to observe the morality is to eliminate, to reduce. Eliminate meaning to reduce the crude passion. Crude passion is mostly anger. Yeah, anger. So that are expressed through the thought, word, deed. Yeah, these 3 actions every day in our daily life. Yeah, mostly we use these 3 deed, the three action, thought action, word, verbal action, and deed, bodily action. Yeah. So if you keep your morality, so your thought, your word, not thought, word, verbally and bodily action will be secure. Will be secure, yeah. But thought is not directly secure. Just thinking, it may happen. Sometimes we're angry, we like to hit the person in mind, not bodily at the moment, but in the thought. It might be happen. Yeah. So morality cannot stop the mental action. Yeah. Just only verbal action and bodily action. Kaya kamma, we call kaya kamma and vachi kamma in Pali. Kaya kamma is bodily action, vachi kamma is verbal action. Yeah. So only 2. So the priest is also an indispensable basis. Dispensable basis meaning is very important basis for people who wish to cultivate their mind. Yeah. Because, already a person already kill human being. If he would like to cultivate his mind, is great disturbance of the killing. When you're sitting meditation, the act of killing coming out in your mind and disturb to cultivate your mind. Yeah, very difficult. Yeah, very difficult. So that's why. So that's why the precepts are very important. Basic need for the people who wish to cultivate their mind. That means to develop the mental power. Yeah, mental power. So without some basic moral code, the power of meditation can often be applied for some wrong and selfish end. Yeah. Yeah. So that's why we need morality. So morality in the ultimate sense is composed of the 3 kinds of abstinence. Yeah. just we call morality, but in detail in the Abhidhamma, in the reality, ultimate things. Ultimate things meaning is we call the reality. Ultimate things. So in reality, the morality is composed of the three kind of abstinence. Abstinence meaning is the ability of abstaining, to abstain something. Yeah. So we call in Pali is a virati. So we already learned in chapter 2, manifestus. Virati is a beautiful, one kind of the beautiful manifest, isn't it? Yeah. Virati is right speech, samma, vacha, and right action, samma, kammanta in Pali, and the right livelihood, samma, ajiva. So these three manifestos are very important to keep morality. Yeah. But in today's, we need to understand, just we observe the morality, so the condition is no need to abstain from the killing, no need to abstain telling lying, isn't it? Just keep the morality. We keep on, because the condition is not forever. Sometimes we need to abstain killing. Sometimes we need to abstain from telling lying, isn't it? Not forever. So, but we keep morality. So we need to understand like this. It's different, a little bit different. I already explained in the chapter 2 and manifestus about the abstinent manifestus virati. So here, morality or precepts, we need to understand the virati. Right speech, samavacha. Vacha means the speech. So sama is opposite from the wrong, mecha, wrong. So samavacha, which is abstaining from the four kind of wrong speech. Four kind of wrong speech, meaning wrong speech is, we already learned, telling lie, musavacha, and Pisunawacha, slandering, and Prusawacha, harsh speech, and Sampaplaba. Sampaplaba is empty talk or vain talk. Yeah. So, so in our daily life, we don't need to abstain to telling lie. No? Yeah. Don't need to, because we are not always telling lie. Yeah. Sometimes we need to abstain from telling lie. So the condition, special condition, we need to abstain from the telling lie. Yeah. Not always, no? Not always. Okay, and then the right action, samma kammanta. Right action. Samma kammanta, which is abstaining from the three kind of wrong action. Three kind of wrong action. Three kind of wrong action means killing, stealing, or cheating, and then misconduct, behaving misconduct. So we call these wrong action. From abstaining from these three wrong action, we call samma kammanta. And then right livelihood, we call in the Pali samma ajiva. Samma ajiva is earning one's livelihood without committing for wrong speech and then 3 wrong actions in your business. Yeah, in your business. So we call Samājiva. So Samājiva also, sometimes we need to abstain, not always. Not always, because we don't need to. Because in our business, in daily life, in our business, we make good things, but sometimes we need to abstain from telling lying, because of some business, cheating, to say something by cheating way, in cheating way. Yeah. So under these circumstances, we need to abstain from telling lie. Yeah. But in our daily life, every day we keep, we abstain from, and we keep our morality 5%. Yeah. So we need to understand that there's abstaining from the wrong conduct by the bodily action, abstaining from the wrong conduct by speech or verbal action, and abstaining from the wrong livelihood. So they arise only, not always. They arise only when a person really abstains from, for example, killing or stealing, something like this. So killing, to steal, to cheat is not only. Sometimes the condition is to make stealing, but we abstain from that. So this is abstinence. So abstinence and keeping morality is a little bit different. Keeping morality, we keep, but the condition is not always to abstain from wrong action or wrong speech. Yeah. So, for example, when you are studying, like the Abhidhamma Lecture, so or when you are paying homage to the Buddha, so at that time there's no virity, no abstinence, isn't it? At that time we pay respect to the Buddha, or we study in the Abhidhamma, so we don't need to abstinence from the wrong speech or wrong action, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah. But we keep our morality 5%. So, so there's no virity abstaining present in our mind at the time. At the time meaning is when we are studying Abhidhamma lecture, or we are paying homage to the Buddha. So these abstinence only arise in our mind only when you deliberately refrain from or abstain from wrongdoing. Yeah. Because wrongdoing condition is not always. Sometimes we need to abstain from wrongdoing. Yeah. Understand? I think you understand. Even though we don't need to abstain from the wrongdoing, but we keep morality already. Yeah. Already. Yeah. So abstinence sometimes arises in our mind. The moment when we need to telling, lying, to killing, to stealing the other property. Yeah. The condition we need. Yeah. So These abstinence only arise in our mind. Only special condition. Not always. Yeah. Only special condition is the wrongdoing. The condition very easily to do wrongdoing, but we abstain from that. So at the time, we have the abstinence. But the other time, no abstinence. Just we keep our morality. Yeah. So we need to understand like this. So I think it's a little bit difference between keep morality and the abstinence arise in our mind. So abstinence arising in our mind is just only under special condition need to abstain from wrongdoing. Yeah. So there are three types of abstinence we need to understand. Three types of abstinence is the first one is we call natural abstinence. So natural abstinence we call in Pali is it is called sampati virati. Sampati virati. Huh? Sampati means arise. Yeah, just arise, just appear. Sampati. Yeah. So I think we should say this kind of abstinence. We should say abstinence on occasion. Yeah, abstinence on occasion. On occasion meaning is a special condition. Yeah. So some occasion reach you. Some occasion reach you. For example, doing wrong thing, killing or stealing or something like this, or wrong speech, telling lying or slandering or harsh speech or something like this, So at that time you refrain from the wrongdoing. So this is we call occasion. Yeah, occasion. So the nature as abstinence is the abstaining from evil deed when the opportunity arises to engage in them due to the consideration of the one and the social position, age, level, education, something like this. Yes, sometimes we wish to talk with other person, harsh speech, but that kind of harsh speech is not suitable with my level of education, with my age, according to my age, according to my education level, according to my social position, family, or race, or many things. You think like this, and then you refrain, you abstain from the harsh speech, isn't it? Yeah. So that's why. So then we have opportunity arise like this. So this is the first type of the virati, sampati, sampata virati. Yeah. So even though you doesn't keep the morality, 5 precepts, because of the the 5 precepts, somebody they don't keep the morality already, but the condition to speech has to make harsh speech, but according to the level of education or age or something like this. didn't speak such kind of harsh speech. So at the time, he has abstinent, the first one, natural abstinent, or sampatta vidati. Yeah. So this is what we call the meaning is occasion. Yeah. Occasionally observed. Yeah. Not pre-observed. Not previously observed the morality, but occasionally abstain from the wrongdoing. This is kind of the sampatta vidati we call natural abstinence. Yeah. And then, so we need to a little bit understanding is if there's occasion, there's a occasion for a man to pick up the something easily in front of him. Nobody there. So some very precious thing to pick up easily. There's nobody in there, and very easily conditioned to pick up the precious thing. But he may say to himself, such a person as I will not do such a thing because of my age, because of my education level, something like this. So he refrain, he abstain from the wrongdoing, such kind of wrongdoing. So he refrain from the taking anything. So at that time, there's abstinence of the right action, sama kamanda. Yeah, sama kamanda. Yeah, not sama vacha at the time. Yeah, no sama ajiva. Yeah. So 3 abstinent manifestos arises only one, not together. Yeah, not together, only one. At one moment, only one abstinent. Samavacha or samakamanda or samajiva. If it's samakamanda, no samajiva and no samavacha. If there's a samavacha, no samakamanda and no samajiva. Yeah, like this. Yeah, we need to understand that. So when there's occasion, for telling lie, the different occasion, isn't it? From the first example. So first example says wrongdoing. This example, this occasion is for telling lie. So you refrain, you abstain from the telling lie. This is sama ajiva, right speech, not sama kamanda. Yeah. And then when you abstain from the wrong bodily conduct and wrong verbal conduct, which is in your business, livelihood. So at that occasion, there's a sama ajiva. Yeah. Because in the business, not just only telling lie or stealing, something like this. So it's a concern with the business. So the difference is that if the wrongdoing is one's livelihood or business, so then the abstinence for that is called sama ajiva. No sama kamanda, no sama vacha. Yeah, we call sama ajiva. So if it is not so, it's called sama vacha or sama kamanda. That means that if it's not in your business, just abstaining from the wrongdoing and wrong speech. So wrongdoing is sama kamanda, wrong speech, sama vacha. But at that time, no concerning with the business. So for example, is a fisherman. Is a fisherman abstain from the killing fish. So fisherman, his business is, killing the fish, isn't it? So fishermen abstain from the killing fish. This is we call sama ajiva, right livelihood, arises in him, within him. No sama kamanda. Yeah. So we need to understand that because the killing fish is his livelihood, his business. Yeah. So different, little bit different. And then we give the example, Sampadawiradi example. Huh? So there's a mother and her son. So many years in the Buddha time, before, after Buddha going to pass away. So in the village, there's a mother and her son. So mother has some kind of disease she suffered. So the physician told her she needs the raw fish flesh or the rabbit to cure that kind of disease. So when the physician said that, so the elder brother sent the younger brother to the forest to catch rabbit. Yeah. So younger brother, so there's many rabbits. So he saw the rabbit, and then the rabbit had the man coming. So ran away. One ran away, unfortunately, is what catch in the creeper. Unfortunately. So since it was a catch by the young brother, so it made noise, so the rabbits tremble because of afraid to be killed. So younger brother saw the rabbit, heard the sound from the rabbit because of fear. So he think, oh, it's not good. It's not good. He thought himself, I cannot kill this rabbit because I cannot take the life of this rabbit even to cure the disease of my mom. Yeah. It's not, fair. It's not fair. So he think like this, and then release the rabbit and then let it go into the forest. Yeah. And then he returned to the home. And then the elder brother, so when he saw him, where is rabbit? Have you got rabbit? So the younger brother replied, I caught rabbit, but I didn't want to kill it and even to cure our man disease. So I let it go. So the elder brother very angry and scold him. Then he went to his mother, and then he made a separation of the fate. A separation of fate meaning is kind of the satya, we call in Pali satya, the truth, telling the truth what already he done. So you can imagine this kind of the truth, telling the truth is very powerful. Yeah, very powerful. Here, look at. He said, ever since I have become knowledgeable enough, ever since I know what is right and what is wrong, I have never taken life of any living being. So he telling the truth. So by the power of the telling the truth, by the same or this kind of truth, may disease of my mother be healed. He say like this, yeah. And then his hands rub his mother's body. Yeah. So at the time, the mother cure totally, by telling the truth. So at the time, we call The vidati abstinence we call sampatta vidati. Because the younger brother, before going to the forest, he not already keep morality. No. But the great occasion to kill the rabbit, there's occasion, he abstained from such kind of wrongdoing. Understand? Yeah, so we call sampatta vidati, naturally abstinence. Yeah, naturally abstain. So that's when he had not taken any precept before we went out. Yeah. And then the second kind of the abstinence is undertaking precept. So different from the previous one. Previous one is not undertaking precept previously, but this one is already undertaking the precept or morality. So this kind of the abstinence we call samadhana vidati. Samadhana vidati. So samadhana meaning is a taking already. Yeah. So we confuse, maybe you confuse. Dāna is not taken, given. But there are two words, samma and adhana. So adhana, not dāna. So two words combining, samma and adhana. So we call samadhana. Yeah, combine a. So a is disappear. Yeah. So samma adhana. Samadhana. Combine two words. Sama and adhana. Combine two words. Samadhana. Yeah. So that's why here is not dāna. So that's why the samadhana means taking already. Taking already. So that means abstinent by undertaking precepts already before that, to abstain from that something. Yeah. So abstaining by undertaking precept is the abstaining from the evil deed because one has undertaken to observe the precept. 5 precepts, abstain from killing, stealing, and so on. So at the time, there was a farmer. The example is there was a farmer. So one day he went out to walk in the field, and then his cows got lost because of the cow entering into the forest. Enter into the forest. So he went into the forest to search his cow, oxen or cow. So then a big snake, perhaps the python, catch him. The python is very not here, I think, not in this country, the tropical country. Yeah. So the python mostly the python is the quine, the bidding, quine abstract, and then K, eat. Yeah. So that's their nature. Yeah. So at the time, the farmers, the python quine around him, the condition is so difficult for the farmer. So he has something like he has a sword. He has a sword or knife in his hand at the time. Because mostly farmers go into the forest, they bring the knife or, something like this. So wait a minute. So before going out to his field, to go to the walk, he has gone to the temple, the monk in the temple, and taught the precept, observe the precept in front of the monk. So that meaning is I will keep the precept. Yeah, he kept the promise. Yeah. So to the monk. So after taking the 5 precepts, he went to the field and walk. So at first he already precept he had. Yeah. So when he was catched by the snake or python, he thought if I could cut off the body of snake, because in his hand there's a sword or knife. So, but he thought, Father, I have already observed the 5 precepts in front of my respectful monk. So, such a holy monk, I promise to keep my 5 precepts. So I should break or should not break the precept under these circumstances. He think like this. And then I need to keep my promise, because I need to keep the respectful monk. So that's why he thought again, I will cut off snake head again and again. His mind is, right or wrong, going right way or wrong way, many times. Because if I cannot, if I cannot cut off the head of the snake will kill me. So what should I do? Again and again here. Oh, I think it's not proper to break the precept, since I already taken from the monk. So many times, 3 times, he thought in this way, and that way. And then finally, he thought, let the snake kill me. So he fall down his knife. But, very strange. The snake wasn't required, inquired from him and went away into the forest. Yeah. So he keep the precept not killing, because he had already taken the precept not killing from the monk. Yeah. So that kind of the abstention is called samadhana vidati. Samadhana vidati. Abstaining because he has already taken precept. Yeah. The previous example is not already. Just occasionally he keep observe precept. Yeah. But this one already and then keep precept. Yeah. So which one is much more powerful? The previous one or this one? This one, yeah. This one. And then next kind of the preset, the last one. Oh, not preset, the vidati, abstinence. The last one we call samocheda vidati. Samocheda vidati. So this kind of abstention is accomplished when the mental defilements are totally eradicated. Yeah. Maybe all mental defilement or maybe partially. Yeah. Anyway, mental defilements are eradicated. So that kind of abstinence is accomplished. Yeah. Not for ordinary person. That meaning is for noble person. Noble person has abstinence, such kind of abstinence. Yeah. So When the mana defilements are eradicated, the disposition toward all evil deed is also eradicated. So that's why in Sotapanna, first saying of the Buddhism, we call Sotapanna. So already destroying the wrong view and doubt, deity and vicikiccha. So there's no evil deed. Evil deed means to break the 5%. Yeah, he has very strong power not to break the 5%. Yeah. So that's why Sotapanna always keep morality 5%. No need to observe from the monk, in front of monk or in front of the Buddha, like this. Yeah. So naturally observe them on 5%. Yeah. Because of the eradicated mana defilement. So we call smucheda virati. Smucheda meaning is eradicated. Yeah, eradicated. So since even the disposition to all evil deeds is eradicated, abstaining from all evil deeds is accomplished. So this is obvious to understand. Obvious to understand. Okay. So in order to keep our moral conduct pure, we need the moral courage to resist the temptation of the sensual pleasure, isn't it? Yeah. To be able to sacrifice personal gain and fame, and to be able to face the difficulty and hardship. Yeah, sometimes very poor, but even though very poor, they are so, honest. There are many occasions. Poor person have a lot of money, but they didn't keep as their personal gain. Just go into the, the lost centers and repay to the original owner. They always try, even though they are poor. Yeah. So that's why, that's to sacrifice personal gain and fame to be able to face difficulty, sometimes very difficult. Yeah. So such moral courage come out of the three wholesome rule, isn't it? Yeah. Without the three wholesome rule, it's not possible. The unselfishness meaning is alobha. Yeah. And the loving kindness meaning is adosa. Yeah. Loving kindness, adosa. And wisdom, amoha. So these three wholesome rules are we call moral courage. Yeah. To keep our moral conduct pure more and more. Yeah. The strong, wholesome root we have, more and more we have, to keep our moral conduct pure more and more. Yeah. So that's one very important, wholesome root. So the root condition is important in our society, in our all over the world, or in the universe. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha point out one kind of the condition is a root condition. Fast. Yeah. Conditional relationship. Okay, so if we are greedy, many, more and more, so it's difficult for us to refrain from being involved in an unlawful act such as stealing, trafficking in drug or even a human being. Yeah. Yeah, so all over the world, many problems, isn't it? Nowadays. Around the world, many problems, human traffic, even though the children, one sell the children to the other, steal from the parent and sell to the other. Human traffic, So if we are unkind, we are likely to commit killing, hurting, and backbiting others. Many unwholesome wrongdoing. So if we are unwise, if we are not know how to become successful in life, or not we understand the vanity of the morality, we break 5 precepts. So we need morality. To keep our morality, we need unselfishness, alobha, loving kindness, adosa, and wisdom, amoha. Okay, so we need to understand the dealing and poison. Dealing meaning the business. They're selling the poison, selling, buying, dealing intoxicant, and many kind of intoxicants nowadays. Many like heroin or something like this. A lot of problem in our society and family. Yeah, and then dealing and the weapons. Weapons, very powerful weapon nowadays. There are so many powerful weapons to kill a lot of people, a lot of citizens in one moment. Yeah, just few seconds. Very powerful. So many. There's so many business in dealing in weapons and dealing in a human being for self-play, and dealing in animal for slaughter, for food. Yeah, it's a round trade. We got call. It's a round trade. So these 5 round trade. So the follower of the Buddha is not to follow. Yeah. If you follow the teaching of the Buddha, you need to avoid these such kind of 5 trade. Yeah. Not to do such kind of treating. So only one there is abstinent from the wrongdoing. Is there are one of the abstinent, maybe right speech, or maybe right action, or maybe right livelihood, but not all at one moment. One moment at one time, only one. Yeah, we need to understand like this. Okay, so that's one. Actually, there are countless opportunity that come along within our reach. It's not too much difficult. By acting wisely, we call it Pali, yoga. Acting wisely is what we call yoga. So yoga is a very close thing to arise a wholesome deed within us. Yeah, we call yoga. So to do wholesome deed, kusala karma, to activate our past good karma, we will be able to see these great opportunities. Yeah. At any time, we need, at any time. Because in our past life, there are so many good karma and bad karma. Yeah. So to get the water, we need to make the channel where we need to So like this, karma is many, there's a lot of karma, good karma, bad karma, but how we make the channel in this life. So in this life, good karma we perform. So in the past life, the bad good karmas will follow to us. Yeah, like this. So that's why to activate our past good karma, we will be able to see this great opportunity at any time. So that's why the Buddha said in the Pubana Sutta, yeah, the Buddha said, for one who does good at any time, there's always a lucky star, lucky blessing, lucky day, lucky timing, and lucky moment, and lucky honors at any time. In the Pubana Sutta. Yeah. Okay, so to keep morality or generosity, whatever, to perform a good thing, basically we need another thing, is a saddha. Yeah, saddha, confident. Confident in the karma, very important, to abstain from the wrongdoing and to keep morality and to make the generosity. Yeah. So without saddha, without confidence, it's not possible. It's not possible to perform wholesome thing. So without saddha, without confidence, we will not even listen to the Dhamma, Dhamma talk. No which to listen to the Dhamma. So how we practice? If we have no wish to listen to Dhamma talk, or Dhamma to read the Dhamma, so we don't know how to practice. So we never practice the Dhamma. So if we are never practice Dhamma, meaning so we have no good things, no wholesome deed. So that means, and there's no wholesome deed. Whatever we do, whatever we speak, everything is wrongdoing. Everything's wrongdoing, isn't it? So that's why saddha is very important. Saddha is the Buddha, and give the simile, the Buddha compare. The saddha is compared to the treasure, and then compared to the web. Yeah. You know, very rich person. So whatever he wants, he can buy it. No need to consider. Oh, this is a need to spend the other thing. So I should not buy this kind of the thing. If we are not very rich, but very rich person, no need to think about it. Such kind of thing. Whatever he would like to want to buy, he will. Like this. If we have saddha, confidence more and more, any kind of wholesome deed we perform. We already done. No need consideration. No need. I mean, no excuse. So less saddha, less confident in the karma. That person, there's a lot of excuse to do wholesome deed. Yeah, to do, to take care of my son, my daughter, my grandchildren, and I have no time to go to the temple to practice some meditation, to give the generosity, to keep the morality. Yeah, anyone is cute. Yeah, because of the confidence less. So that's why the Buddha compare the confidence sada compared to the treasurer or what. Yeah, what. So sada is also compared to the seed. Yeah. Yeah, kind of the seed. So if you want to have the tree or fruit, you must grow the seed. If you don't have seed, you cannot get a tree or fruit. Yeah. So that's why. So that's when the Buddha point out the confident sada look like the seed. Yeah. So if you don't have the sada, you cannot have the kusala, many kind of the wholesome deed. So many kind of wholesome deed is at least 10 kind of wholesome deed. 10 kind of wholesome deed. I will explain later. So sada is compared to the seed. So there's more and more confident because of if we don't have alobha, adosa, amoha, the sada is not too strong. Yeah. So sada confidence must be strong. We need more and more alobha, non-selfishness, and hatred, and non-delusion. Yeah. Yeah. And then there are two kind of the meditation. In the 10 kind of wholesome is the supreme wholesome is a meditation, because a meditation is has a power to eradicate the mental defilement directly. The generosity and morality, temporarily eradicate the defilements, mental defilements, kilesa, temporarily. Yeah. But they have no power to eradicate permanently. But the meditation, for the spiritual development, to upgrade your wisdom and concentration level, more and more concentration level and wisdom, you have the power to destroy or to eradicate mental defilement. Yeah, permanently. Yeah. So that meaning is such kind of mental defilement never ever come to you again. Yeah. So there are two kind of meditation. There are tranquility meditation, samatha bhavana, we call in Pali, and then insight meditation, vipassana bhavana, we call in Pali. So anyway, bhavana means development or cultivation of mind, of the culture of mind. Sometimes they translate culture of mind. So it's a form of the manokamma. Manokamma, we call manokamma. And the kamma is kaya kamma, vachikamma, yeah, and manokamma, three kind of kamma. Yeah. This is a manokamma. Manokamma is mentally. Yeah, mind, walk of the mind. Yeah. So the manokamma which purify your mind. So when you are honestly wished for the welfare of all being and emanate loving kindness, radiate loving kindness on them. So it's a practice of the metta bhavana, loving kindness meditation, like this. So loving kindness meditation is a samatha bhavana, tranquility meditation, no vipassana. Yeah. So tranquility meditation is a use to develop concentration. Yeah, mostly used to develop the concentration by focusing our mind on the single object, single meditation object. such as in and out breath, or one of the 4 kind of color, or on the meditation devices like a disc of clay, Tawikasina, and so on. Yeah. So when our mind is fully concentrated on the meditation object, tranquility spontaneously take place as a result of quieting the mental defilement, such as sensual desire, we call in Pali as a kamachanda, nivarana, and anger, vyabhada, nivarana, and the sadness, worry, anxiety, and so on. Mental hindrances. Yeah. The quieting the mental hindrances. So by practicing samatha, tranquility meditation, we can attain a certain level of the concentration. So we call it is a jhana. Yeah. It is a jhana. The jhana is the first jhana, second jhana, third jhana, fourth jhana, fifth jhana. So we already learned in the first chapter. So this is a tranquility meditation. So when the loving kindness radiate in your mind, so you feel compassion for the helpless or poor being, and consequently you radiate compassionate thought to the destitute. So this is called the karuna bhavana. Karuna bhavana. And then you now develop a strong urge to elevate the suffering of the poor and miserable. This is a karuna. Yeah. Since there flows both loving kindness, compassion, karuna, in your heart, you begin to feel mudita, sympathetic joy toward the rich. Yeah. When you see the rich person, sympathetic joy, oh, because of his previous life, he performed a lot of the generosity, so that's why he became rich in this life. Like this you think, and then you have the sympathetic joy, mudita. Yeah, mudita. So you feel genuine strategic joy, then naturally for them. So this is called mudita bhavana. Yeah. So 4 kind of Brahma Vihara we call Metta, Karuna, Mudita, and Upekkha. Upekkha equanimity is much more difficult than the other 3. Yeah. Loving kindness is easy. When we because of everybody free from the suffering, so we loving kindness. Oh, this person also want to free from suffering. So may that person free from suffering. So like kind of the thought is what we call loving kindness meditation. But the other kind is karuna, compassion, bhavana, meditation. Karuna bhavana is when we saw the poor person, or when we saw the who suffer the kind of the disease, or that kind of person, I want to elaborate, I want to take off this kind of suffering from them. So we feel like this is karuna. It's very easy to appear within us, isn't it? But a little bit difficult, sympathetic joy, because envy and then jealousy. Yeah. But if we understand the karma, power of karma, more and more deeply, Yeah, we all understand because of that person, rich become rich because of the wholesome deed in their past life and the present life as well. Yeah, so we think like this and we join. Yeah, we join for them. Yeah. So it's called mudita bhavana. But upekha bhavana is so difficult. Equanimity is in the middle way, not to go in the loving kindness, not to go into the, yeah. Okay, so another kind of the tranquility meditation is with regard to the Buddha Nusati. Buddha Nusati is Kamatana. So recollect, this is a Pali word. So in English, it's recollecting or reflecting the Buddha virtue, reflecting the Buddha quality. So you need to profoundly concentrate on these three attributes of the Buddha quality. So Buddha's meritorious deed and Buddha's perfection in his many, many past lives. We cannot count how many, the countless. Very difficult to become a Buddha, to accumulate meritorious deed, many. I already explained in the previous lecture. The Buddha, the Bodhisattva, need to generosity, not ordinary generosity. He share his body part to the other if they want, even though his life, if they want, he always ready to give them. So very, very difficult. So we need to reflect the Buddha's the meritorious deed and perfection like this. So which kind of the perfection is the cause of the enlightenment. Without these perfection, the Bodhisattva cannot become the Buddha to be enlightened. And then the result of the Buddha past merit. So the Buddha body cannot assassinate by the other to kill, to end the life of Buddha. They're trying to assassinate the Buddha, but they cannot kill the Buddha. So naturally, the Buddha never ever could be killed by other. The Buddha naturally died, naturally passed away, naturally. And then the infinite benevolence that Buddhas bring all sentient beings. We cannot say how many living beings get the benefits from the teaching of Buddha, So many, infinite. And then, he performed, the Bodhisattva performed meritorious deed and practice parami. We call parami in Pali. Parami, this is called perfection in English. With greatest vigor, greatest, endeavor, greatest effort. He made. His noble deeds throughout the cycle of the samsara, round or rebirth, are not for himself. Because for the deliverance for all living beings from the suffering in the samsara, endless suffering in the round or rebirth, if they don't understand the Dhamma. So that's why the Buddha such the reality, the Dhamma, natural Dhamma, and then he teach to the all living being to be free from the suffering in the round of rebirth. You can imagine rebirth again and again, and suffering again and again. Yeah, all living beings. If they don't understand the Eightfold Noble Path, the way, the middle way to liberate from suffering. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha accumulate love of the profession with the greatest effort. Very difficult, sometimes very difficult. You can imagine the latest life of the Bodhisattva. He, made the charity everything. Everything means his children, his wife, even though his children, his wife. Yeah. Even though many he gave charity. Yeah. So in the sky, there are many stars. The star is less than the eye what the Buddha gave to the, Yeah. So let us, for example, recall, reflect the performance of the Dāna charity, the parami of King Visandara. Yeah, Visandara is the last life of the Bodhisattva before going to the heaven. Yeah. So Bodhisattva, the Prince Visandara asked his mother when he was born. Even though when he was born, he asked his mother to give something to offer to the other. When he was born. Yeah. So he was so generous. Yes, he was so generous. So every day, not only days old, to give him something to donate to by president his open arms to his mother. Yeah, so every day in our daily life, I gave away his jewelry and a custom to his friend. It's not selfish purpose at all, because he would like to attain enlightenment. Yeah. So when he became the king, so he made many charity hall, many charity hall built, and he gave fees daily. His daily donation amount to the hundreds or the thousands of money he spent to make the charity. Now he enjoyed the bliss of the watching people being well fed and well clothed. And he has no selfish desire for fame, not to be famous, and then to reborn as a good rebirth. Yeah. His only purpose was to help others. Other means to free from suffering. Yeah. He gave away the Pachya. Pachya is the name of the royal white elephant. So at the time, that a royal white elephant is a very precious animal for the country. So if there's a royal white elephant in the country, the country is the weather is so nice, raining well, not too cold, not too hot. Yeah, the weather is good. Yeah, no drought. Yeah. So every country they want royal white elephant. So at the time, the Bodhisattva Visandara, they give away the royal white elephant to the other country. So at the time, causing the fires, very strong protest from the citizen. Even though the protest from the citizen, the Vasundhara gave the royal elephant. So Vasundhara was a helest of everything else, but he wished to attain the omniscience wisdom. That means Sabanyuta Jnana. Yeah, he loved Sabanyuta Jnana more than the other things. So that's why he gave. So finally, he go away to the forest. Yeah, because the citizen they don't like him, and then dragged away from the country. But the Bodhisattva, such kind of donation he made. Yeah, so many things we reflect about his quality. Yeah, not even though the Buddha, even though the Bodhisattva. Yeah. So to achieve the Sabanyuta Jnana, to stop the suffering, humanity, not to achieve his personal gain. So in his final stage of fulfilling parami, as a king Vasundhara, he gave away his son, his daughter, and his queen, his wife. So this is ample evidence of his selflessness, no selfish, the goodwill for all beings. So these noble action and perfection achieved in his past life are the causes and conditions to become a Buddha in this world. So we need to reflect like this, to Buddha Nusati Bhavana, to make the Buddha Nusati Bhavana. Okay, so another kind of the wholesome deed we need to learn, we need to understand, because of these, because of the non-greed, non-hatred, and non-delusion. The apachayana, another kind of wholesome deed, apachayana in Pali. Apachayana meaning is a paying respect to those who exalt your innate in morality, in integrity, in wisdom, in virtue, and so on. Paying respect to the elder, so apachayana. Paying respect to the elderly persons such as your father, your mother, your uncle, your aunt. So offering your seed and making way for them worthy of respect. So that's why bowing your head, showing humility, cleansing your pen into the homage to the monk. But some person is very difficult to pay homage. You pen in the homage to the monk because they think it's a human like us. No need to pay respect. They think like this, because of no apachayana they have. So doffing your head. When we go into the temple, doffing your head, you need this kind of the paying respect. And the saluting according to the custom, and so on. So all are sign of the respect. So we call apachayana. So apachayana is one kind of the wholesome deed. But if you have anger and selfish, you cannot do that. Okay, apachayana. So apachayana is and having or giving service and good deeds of the others is another kind of the wholesome deed we call vayavaca. Vayavacha in Pali. So Vayavacha is having given the service in good deeds. So we should offer our service willingly. So that's a donor fee at ease, free from the worry, and then charity be successfully accomplished. So such kind of the wholesome deed we call Vayavacha. So we should also have the sick and the infirm and the old person. We should offer assistance to the people carrying heavy load, and then to have to remove the heavy burden of our parents and elders, and so on. So all form of such voluntary service, given to the other, provided the deed are not evil. So we call list as Vayavacha Kusala. This is another kind of the wholesome deed. So these wholesome deed also find the root of the non-greed, alobha, non-hate, adosa, and non-delusion, amoha. And then another kind, this I would like to give the example. At the Buddha time, there's an example. There was a governor, his name is Payasi. Governor. His name is Payasi, who was a heretic, but became a believer of the Dhamma due to the teaching of the Venerable Kumara Kassapa. Kumara Kassapa is a very famous monk at the Buddha time. He gave a lot of the strange Dhamma talk. He made special Dhamma talk. He has quality to give the special Dhamma talk. Special Dhamma talk meaning is very clearly to understand for everybody. Yeah. He make a lot of example. He gave a lot of example. Yeah. So by the power of his Dhamma talk, he became a believer of the Dhamma. So Payasi, governor. So he became the belief in Dhamma. He performed the charity because he believed in charity or generosity, and then alms given regularly. But he did not do the good deed himself because he is a governor. So he gave an order to the other to make the charity. Yeah. So instead he delegate Uttara, his name Uttara, delegation. Who is a delegation? His name Uttara, a young boy, young lad, to offer alms food to the bhikkhu, to the monk, to the noble person. But although the Uttara, the person who delegation, was acting on the behalf of the governor. Yeah, he's a very nice person. So on the behalf of the governor, he put all his heart in the alms given, like his generosity, like his charity. Even though the governor offering, but his mind is like his own charity. So you can imagine how his mind is nice. So what's different between them? What's different between them? So after one bull, the governor and the servant died, the former was reborn in the Chatumarajika, the lowest, the sixth selection ring, the governor. But the latter means the servants, the Uttara, the delegation who was charity on the behalf of governor is reborn in a towering star. Towering star is higher than the Chatumana Jika, because the governor is not offering by himself with his own hand. Yeah, just order. Yeah. So the difference is you need to understand like that. We call in Pali is sahat, sahat, sahata. We call sahata. Yeah. Hata means hand. Sa means with hand. Yeah, if you offer your charity, need to do yourself with your hand. It's much more beneficial than the order to the other. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then another kind of the wholesomity is sharing the benefit of your wholesomity to the other. Is also kind of the wholesomity. Yeah. So known as we call in Pali is a pati Dāna. Yeah, pati means what you have gained. Yeah, pati means what you have gained. Dāna means Dāna is a charity sharing. Charity means any kind of, not only charity, any kind of your merit, sharing any kind of your merit. This in this case is Dāna. So a donor will no doubt enjoy the benefit of his Dāna. So desire to share with the other the merit gain is indeed magnanimous, very kind and generous Dāna. Very kind and generous wholesomity, isn't it? Yeah. That means not for ourselves, yeah, but also to the other. Yeah. So how nice, how nice it is, how very kind. So we need sharing our benefit of our merit after having done any kind of merit. Yeah. So that's why we share in the merit every time, having done any kind of merit. Yeah. And then, so that's one. We all, after doing the good deed, should proclaim, all those who can hear me, come and share my merit. May all you gain as much merit as I do, and then share the benevolence gain. So this is a Dāna, we call in Pali, which it inserts is a separate good deed. So that's why we need to do such kind of good deeds. Okay, so somebody think if I share my merit to the other, the benefit of my merit become less or not. They think like this. So don't worry about it. The Buddha gave the example. Sharing the merit is like kindling an oil lamp with a lighter lamp. So first oil lamp is of course lightened by striking the matches, and then but it's the first lamp can be used to kindle many other lamps, isn't it? So if you kindle the many other lamps, so the luminosity of the first lamp will no way be diminished, no way be reduced, regardless of the how many lamps are kindled. Yeah, more and more light, more and more light we get. So that's why don't worry. If sharing your merit, no reduce your power, your merit. more and more you get the power of merit. Like the combined brightness of the all lamp will be many times more radiant. Yeah. So that's why sharing merit is a kind of the good deed. But a little bit attachment to the wholesome deed, merit, don't want to share. So that's one. Sharing merit, we need non-attachment, alobha, non-anger, adosa, and non-delusion, amoha. Yeah. Because of these three wholesome roots, we share our merit to the other. Yeah. Okay. So another one, if someone share the merit gain, you ought to appreciate it and proclaim sadhu, sadhu, sadhu 3 times. Sadhu means well done. Well done, try. Because that means feeling glad for the good deed done by the other, isn't it? So it is laudable. It is laudable to be glad for the other's good deed. So it has the nature of mudita, sympathetic joy, but to achieve the genuine paddanumodana. So this is another kind of the wholesome deed. We call in Pali paddanumodana. Merit is somewhat difficult. Without mudita, sympathetic joy. Joy in the others' wholesome deed. Yeah. So paddanumodana is a saying, sadhu, sadhu, when you hear, sharing the merit of the other, you say sadhu, 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 well done, well done. That meaning is because of sympathetic joy. Joy for the other wholesome deed. So this is, we naturally we get another kind of wholesome deed without doing the ourselves wholesome deed. Even though without doing, we can get. But some person complain. So we don't need to do any wholesome deed. We just saying sadhu, sadhu, well done to the other. Oh no, not like this. This is not genuine. Not genuine. So we need, like when you hear the sharing the merit of the other, so you need to be joyful, like yourself perform such kind of wholesome deed. So this is paddanumodana, real paddanumodana, merit. Yeah, paddanumodana. Yeah. So that's why it's customary or unwitting proclamation. Well done, just saying well done. So your mind's no joyful, no joy. So without sincere and rejoining, it's not real paddanumodana. just mere formality, just only formality. So this is not paddanumodana merit. So sometimes one may not really feel glad or the meritoriety of the other. So this is not paddanumodana. Yeah, we need to understand like this. So how important we need alobha, adosa, amoha to generate any kind of wholesome deed. Yeah. So, and even though such kind of the paddanumodana, rejoin other merit. To rejoin other merit, we need these three wholesome roots, isn't it? So that's why the Buddha pointed out the root condition first. Yeah. Okay, and then the deceit who has begun the Pita. Pita is meaning hungry ghost. Unfortunately, you're born as a hungry ghost, so they can receive the benefit from the Dāna, sharing of the merit. Yeah. By saying, if they say sadhu, sadhu, weda, like kind of their charity. Yeah. So when they join like this, yeah, they get merit, power of merit. So by the power of merit, it's a very limited situation. Because, only when they are at the present in the vicinity, not far away. That meaning is not far away. They are present in the vicinity, is a very close place, not far away. If they are reborn as a human being, as an animal, as a Pita in the remote jungle, or the very far away, so they cannot receive the share of the other merit, because they cannot hear. So how they cannot hear, how they cannot saw the other merit, how they join in the other merit. Yeah. So that's why they cannot get the patanumodana kind of the merit. However, the other dead relatives who are non-Pitas and hungry ghosts in the vicinity, they can rejoice in these benefit, and then they can be reborn in the other God plane of existence by the power of Pata Numodana merit. Yeah. So you can imagine Pata Numodana merit is important as well for the person who are reborn as a hungry ghost. So that's why the sharing of merit to the decays or dedicated person is a meritorious deed and should be kept in the practice always. Yeah. Okay, so we go to another kind of merit, and Dhamma Savana. Dhamma Savana is Pali. Pali was listening to the Dhamma talk. Who gave the Dhamma talk by an unattainted one. So if you listening the Dhamma talk, you can get the 5 kind of benefit from the Dhamma talk. So there are 5 kind of benefit from the Dhamma talk. Number 1, getting fresh knowledge. Yeah. Getting fresh knowledge. If you don't have previously, you can get now, right now. And then second benefit is understanding known facts more clearly. So that meaning is already you listen in the Dhamma talk, but next time you listening more and more clear, your understanding. Yeah. So understanding known facts more clearly, and then resolving the skepticism and doubt. Yeah. So yeah, we have a lot of talk without listening to Dhamma talk. This is right, this is wrong. This is reasonable or unreasonable. We cannot make the decision rightly. Yeah, listening to Dhamma talk, oh, this is right, this is wrong. We make the right decision. So this means free from the doubt. Yeah. And then number 4 benefits acquiring right belief. Yeah. Without listening to Dhamma talk and listening to Dhamma talk is totally different. So listening Dhamma to acquiring right belief. Right belief means right confidence. Huh? Yeah, we have more and more. We understand the karma and it results more and more after listening to Dhamma talk. Yeah, and we believe in the new life, and we believe in the wholesome day. Many believe it because of that listening to Dhamma talk. So Dhamma Savana merit also important. And then the last benefit is enriching and enhancing or enriching your wisdom and faith. Yeah, the wisdom and faith is a power of mind. The listening Dhamma talk, we can get the power of mind a little bit from the Dhamma talk. This is a wisdom and faith. Yeah, saddha, panya and saddha. Yeah, not only just listening the Dhamma talk, reading the good book and Dhamma book, so you get the same benefit like Dhamma Savana, listening the Dhamma talk. So reading such kind of book is far more advantageous than the listening to the contemporary discourses. Yeah, because reading or listening, sometimes we miss during the listening the Dhamma talk, but reading is much more detailed. So even if you cannot read, you can ask someone to read the book also. Yeah. So that's why you can get the listening to the Dhamma. Yeah. There's another situation to get the benefit from the Dhamma talk. Okay, and then next one, Dhamma Desana, another merit, another kind of merit, Dhamma Desana. So Dhamma Desana means preaching the Dhamma. So preaching the Dhamma is, you think, preaching Dhamma is the monk and then who has the ability to keep the Dhamma talk? No, not like this. You offering the Dhamma book to the other. So this is kind of the preaching of the Dhamma Desana merit. Yeah. So you share your Dhamma CD to your Dhamma friend and then Dhamma book, and then whatever listening the Dhamma talk, you discard the Dhamma with your friend. It's also kind of the Dhamma Desana. Yeah. Yeah. So if done with the serenity, very purely, and the magnanimity, the preaching Dhamma excel all other forms of the Dāna, charity, all forms of charity. Yeah. Because directly create the wisdom, faith. So wisdom, faith is the power of mind. Power of mind means that this power of mind has ability to overcome the round of rebirth. That meaning is to destroy any kind of suffering in the samsara, in the round of rebirth. So the Buddha himself said, Sabba Dāna Dhamma Dāna Jinati. In Pali, Sabba Dāna Dhamma Dāna Jinati. That meaning is the preaching the Dhamma is all other kind of charity. So preaching Dhamma is the highest charity. That meaning preaching Dhamma is the highest charity. So try this one because of the superior charity, supreme charity. Yeah. So to really achieve to true Dhamma, Desana, Kusala, So good deed of preaching the Dharma, the preacher must not expect to give an offertory and free. Yeah. If it expect to do those, it's not real Dhammadesana. Yeah. So, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Just only this one. Yeah. The last one. The last meritorious deed is having righteous belief. Having righteous belief is just upright, we call Deity Jukama. So Deity Jukama is the last one of the 10 meritorious deeds. So Deity means belief. Uju means karma. Uju karma means uprightness. So Deity Jukama meaning is uprightness, belief in uprightness. Yeah. So believe in one's view of the thing based on one's intelligence. That meaning. Not blind faith. Not blind belief. So when the view is just and readiness, is called Samma Deity. So Samma Deity and Deity Jukama are same. Yeah. Synonymous. So Samma Deity, right understanding, and Deity Jukama are same. If wrong, it's called Mecha Deity. Yeah. Mecha means wrong. Deity means view or belief or understanding. Yeah. We translate like that. Yeah. So the last one, Samadhi, Samakata Jnana, we call it sometimes in Pali word. Samadhi and Samakata Jnana are synonymous. Synonymous with the Deity Jukama, or belief and righteousness. So when you reason for yourself, the cause and effect of karma and the reality of past and future existence, and you achieve Deity Jukama. Yeah. So when you bear in mind that virtuous deed, such as Dāna, charity, Sila, morality, and bring good result in forthcoming existence, so you develop Deity Jukama. So Deity Jukama also important. The last 10 kind of meritorious deed. Yeah. We need. So generally we say there are 10 kind of meritorious deed from the charity to Deity Jukama. 10. So to perform these such kind of the 10 meritorious deed, we need 3 wholesome root: alobha, non-attachment, adosa, non-anger, and amoha, non-delusion. Yeah. So that's why the Buddha point out the root condition is so important for our society, for our art, for our world, human world, not human world, in the universe. Okay? So we stop here. We stop here. Before stopping the Abhidhamma lecture, we wish the Buddha teaching lasts longer and longer. So the more longer the Buddha teaching in the universe, the more benefits all living beings. So saying Buddha Saranam, Chiyantitatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Saranam, Chiyantitatu. Buddha Saranam, Chiyantitatu. Buddha Saranam, Chiyantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.